Every year it seems like there's a new website builder. You've got builders like Wix, Squarespace, Webflow, Framer, Elementor, but the truth is, WordPress still makes up over 40% of every single website on the internet. 40%. So it's no surprise that as a web designer, you might be asked from a client to build their website using WordPress. But what if I told you you could get the design freedom and flexibility of Webflow and Framer all within WordPress? That exactly is what Droip is trying to do, and they are the sponsor of today's video. So let's show you guys what Droip is all about. Okay, so first things first, let's head to the Droip website. And the actual Droip website is really nice, and you can instantly see with all these animations where it is capable of a lot of things. But we're going to head over to account. If we go over here to downloads, what we're going to do is we're going to download Droip Pro, and we're also going to download this starter theme for WordPress. Now to use Droip, you're going to need a WordPress site. So this is going to be hosted by yourself somewhere, and we just need a sort of empty WordPress install. We'll go over here to plugins, and then we'll go add plugin, and we're just going to drag in that Droip folder that we just downloaded. We'll go over here to appearance and then themes, and then let's add a theme, and we're going to add that theme that we just downloaded too. We'll install that as well. Whilst we're in here, you can see that we've got some general settings. We've got smooth scroll, that's always useful, image optimization, SVG, apps. It's got its own built-in role manager, so you can see that just takes some of the WordPress tools but makes it a little bit easier. But what we're going to do is we're going to go open editor. This is our WordPress site, but it's looking closer to Webflow at the moment. You can see we've got the sidebar with our layers. That's something we're really familiar with. We've got our classes up here, structure, sizing, typography. I would say it's kind of a mix of Framer and Webflow. Okay, so our options here is single page, template, page section, or element. So if we go on single page, you can see they've got all these pre-made pages. So if you need a pricing page, you could just click this and it's going to insert it. And this is obviously just a sort of stock template, but then you can go into each individual part and start customizing it in all sorts of ways. So you can see we've got margins and stuff here. This feels really similar to Webflow in the way that sort of works. And this is already animated, so you can see with the preview here, that's looking quite good. But let's just do Control Z and let's undo all of this. We'll go back to single page and we'll see what else is here. So let's just say you wanted to build out a website yourself very quickly using some of the templates that they have. You can just add in a header like this. Now this is a pretty standard header layout. You can click on there to change your logo. Let's add in some other sections. So let's just say we want to add in a hero. Now we just want a very traditional style hero, so let's just say something like this. We'll just drag that in. So each section we add in, you can see it on the left here. You can see all the layers within it and sort of how the structure comes together. Now this is fully responsive too, so obviously you can see up here, tablet view, mobile view. All these pre-made sections are fully responsive. But let's actually undo all of this again, and then let's go here to our layers. And let's delete our header. Let's start from scratch and let's go into template kit. Droip have a big library of templates already for all sorts of different websites, and I believe they're adding more templates all the time. And a lot of these are very high quality. So one that I quite like, let's go to Reviola, which let's just say you're a digital agency. You can see a preview of it here and it looks very modern. They've got all sorts of cool animations that you wouldn't typically look at this and think that this was a WordPress site because it looks closer to something you would see built on Webflow or Framer. And so let's import this. You can see here it includes all the site settings, symbols, pages, content manager too, because there's an entire CMS with Droip too. But let's just go proceed. So let's preview this. Fueling your digital growth. That's really good animations that you don't get typically with WordPress. I really like that text reveal. Scroll down, you've got that kind of stack thing. I don't know what you call that, but it looks good. There we've got text getting masked and scrolled within that area. There's a lot going on here, but it's a clean design. It's nice. But let's see how we can customize this. So we can see in the editor, it's not quite showing in here how it appears on the actual live site. And I imagine because that's got some witchcraft going on in that background hero. Here you can see the animations still trigger in the project view, which is nice. Down here we have our projects. So our projects are actually contained over here in the content manager. WordPress itself is used as a CMS, but Droip has its own kind of built-in CMS, which is a lot more user-friendly, I think. And then on works here, these are like your portfolio items. You can click into these and you can change all the images. Just say, for example, you want to add a new portfolio item, you can just go add new, and then you can enter in all the information that you've sort of predefined, and then it's going to be added to your website there. So it's super easy and it's also super familiar. Let's say we want to change some of the design elements of this or some of the animations. So if we select that, we can see on the right sidebar we've got effects. We can click on that and then we can change certain things. Down here in the interactions panel, you can see that it's basically just telling this text that once it's scrolled into view, we want it to go from left to right over 30 seconds. Very simple. And then you can click preview. You can see it's going to do just that. Let's say we want to change the animation type. Let's change it to fade, for example. And then let's change this to 5 seconds. If we preview that, it's just going to fade in. I don't know what swing's going to do. Oh, swinging about. It's only going to do that once you scroll to it on the page. So some of the absolute biggest benefits of Droip is that it's fairly light. It creates good enough code that is good for speed and SEO. They have a plugin that allows you to take your Figma design and migrate that over into Droip with just a few clicks. And most importantly, I would say, is that it just gives you a lot of flexibility and control over building all sorts of different sites, whether you're building them from scratch, or you're using a pre-made template, or you're just building it out using Droip sections and then customizing them. Pricing wise, it's also quite affordable, and at the time of this video, they have a sale on, and there's a link in the description if you guys want to try it out for yourself. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe if you're new and you want to see more design related content like this, and I'll catch you guys soon with another video.